attach this bag strap hardware to your bag strap. Now for the RPG dice shaped shoulder bags, I know that the strap is crochet, and I just happened to have already made all the straps, put all the hardware on them, and didn't want to undo the hardware on one of them. So we're just using this piece of ribbon to show you how to do it, but it's exactly the same thing. Just pretend this ribbon is your bag strap, okay? Now, when I get the bag strap hardware, one thing I tend to do is take one of the pieces with the clasp on it and hang all of, here we go, and hang all of the other pieces for one bag strap off of that one piece. I just put it inside the clip, and then that way I don't have to root around the bag to find the matching pieces, to find two of this and two of that. You know, it's all together. I just grab one that's the right color and I get the whole set. All right, so that's just a little organization trick. And then all you have to do is open up that clasp and dump out all the pieces. The pieces you should have are 2 of the D-rings with the clasps on them, and it whether it's a D-ring or it's a rectangle, or the shape of this isn't the big deal. What is important is that this spins, okay? If this doesn't spin, you're going to constantly end up with tangles. So having these parts spin is just really nice and convenient. So we have that. You also need 2 of the slider pieces so that your strap can be adjustable. If you don't have these, you won't be able to make an adjustable strap, all right? And then you need 2 D-rings or some other ring that is what you attach to the bag itself, so that you can clip the bag strap onto the bag. Now, we're not going to use these 2 pieces to make the whole strap. These pieces will go on the bag strap base. So your bag strap base piece is kind of small. You can sew this directly onto the side of your bag. However, what I prefer to do is I have a shorter piece. So those are what the bag strap bases are. You have the shorter piece and you just fold it like this. Okay, pretend my piece ends right here. And then you sew this section onto your bag and this part moves, all right? It's just, you can sew this onto your bag in a more secure and definitely a neater, nicer looking look than just stitching around the bottom of your D-ring. It just looks nicer to have the little piece of fabric that's attached to your bag rather than just the D-ring. So that is the bag strap base when you're making the dice bags. That's what that little piece is for. Okay. And then for the strap itself, the way you attach these 3 pieces. All right, so we're going to start off with the slider. You can see on one side of the slider, this little slider piece is nice and solid, and on the other side you can see that that's where the end piece has folded in. So that's that's the back, right? So we're going to take the back of this slider, okay? We're going to look at it from the back, and we're going to take the end of your strap. You want to go down through one side of your slider. Okay. All right. And pull that nice and long. All right. We want to make sure that we have plenty to work with. So I tend to just pull that nice and long and then come up through the other side of your slider. Again, we're looking at the wrong side of the slider. So then come up through the other side of the slider. And I'm not going to pull this tight because I want to be able to do some stitching around the sliding piece. So if I pull this tight, then this part of the strap will just be in my way. So that's why I want to make sure that I have a whole lot of strap hanging out here so that I can easily just kind of pull both of these little folds like this and get to the inside. And when you're talking about our crochet strap, that strap has a lot more thickness to it than this ribbon, so it's really important you leave yourself some space here to work in, okay? It's not going to change the final length of your strap because everything is adjustable. And now that you've done this, this is the part where it's really easy to forget to put on your clasp end. If you forget to put on your clasp end, you're going to have to undo all your stitching we're about to do and do it again. So now take your clasp end and the same end of your strap that we've been working in with and put that through your clasp. Now we're going to fold this over. Now, if you're using a piece of ribbon or whatever, this is the point where you could actually just wrap this ribbon around the centerpiece. Okay, the proper way to do this is to wrap the ribbon around the centerpiece. You go through here. Woo! Hold on. All right, you go through here, and then we're not going to do this with the crochet, but I'm just showing you this in case you are using ribbon. And then back up through on the other side, okay? And then you can just sew the ribbon to itself, all right? Now, you could try doing that with your crochet, but rather than having to wrap it around here and just have everything be really tight and bulky and it just wouldn't look good, I kind of cheated. What I did is after I put my lobster clasp on here, I folded this end just to the center sliding piece, okay? So I just took this end and put it right here, just so they're touching. And then I just used the two ends of yarn, because with the straps for the dice bag, when you're done making it, you have one end of each color, one yarn end of each color on each end of your bag, of your strap, right? So I had just left those really nice and long. You can have woven in your ends, that's fine, and then just use a piece of the yarn or whatever. And what you're going to do is wrap the yarn around, so go down through here and then up through there. So you go down and then up and then through the very end of the strap, and then down, up, through the very end of the strap. So you're wrapping your yarn around the slider, okay, around the sliding part of the slider, and then through your crochet strap. Around the sliding part of the slider and through your crochet strap. Make sure you do not catch either end of either of these pieces of the strap. If you catch these when you're doing this, your slider will no longer slide because you've attached it to the other part, okay? So you'll sew it on and then it'll be nice and secure. And once you've done that, I'm just going to wrap it around for now so you can see what it would be like. So once you've done that, now you pull this end. Now what you have is your bag strap, okay? And it is adjustable. So slide it down to make the strap longer, slide it up to make the strap shorter, and that's why it's important you don't catch any part of the strap other than the end when you're sewing the end on. That's all it takes to make your sliding strap.